Howdy friends! Yesterday we got our awesome Arthas skin.
Justice has come.
Feels awesome indeed. And I decided to make a guide how to get it, since I had a challenge of getting it with only standard cards. And I can tell you that it was definitely a struggle, but hopefully I can make you achieve it without struggling so much. Because I know what I was doing, and I might help you a bit with achieving your goal, in reaching it. So yeah, I will tell you about the deck list that I use and about the strategies that you will go for, because standard cards often revolve around just going for Warlocks. So first of all, here we have the Ramp Druid. It's not a tough challenge, you just go for a big Druid. And yeah, you can go for aggro strategies. He destroys all of your early minions, so yeah, try to go for some big minions, broken cards like Ultimate Infestation, lots of ramp, double innervate. Earth and Scales is great with Death in the Dragon Lord, I noticed. So yeah, try to get an armor. Maybe at turn 7 when he goes for the Frostmourne, you can go for slower turns when you develop minions, instead of just going for clear, and then just clear them and have a great board to get him, right? So yeah, not so tough. Shaman, it definitely wasn't a tough one. Your deck strategy will be about evolving stuff, pretty much. You can also go for Murlocs. Most of the time Murlocs are the answer. I went for this, it went pretty easily. I failed once, then achieved it. You don't even need the doppelgangsters, but it's fine. Just go for a standard-ish token Shaman. Argent Squires are fine. Evolve minions, finish him with Bloodlust. You will always have the board presence, so yeah. Just like back in the old days. I mean, the last expansion of Shaman. Mage. Many people want to go for Kabaleki and Counterspell. I really didn't want to go for that high roll on stream. Even when you achieve it, you can still lose. Murlocs are the answer. Play a lot of Murlocs, all kinds of Murlocs. I wanted to make some mixture between Murlocs and Mage cards. I realized that it just won't work out so well. We just need lots of Murlocs. And thing about Murlocs is that you want the Murloc Tidecaller to snowball a lot. When you go for the Murloc strategy, you will fail multiple times, but it will pay off in the end. So as you can see, there's a lot of Murlocs, and where we couldn't put Murlocs, I just put random minions like Sorcerer's Apprentice and maybe one Fireball. So yeah, just try to get him with Murlocs, pretty much. He won't finish. You need to finish him before turn 7 though, that's for sure. It's always that Murloc strategy. With Rogue, I wanted to go for silly stuff and go for spells, and him destroying my spells leaves me to only a few cards that I can create a big Edwin, but he always obliterates him, so I guess that you can still put Edwin in the deck, but at the end of the day, play some Murlocs, mix them with Pirates. Works out pretty well. Pretty much you wanna kill him with Murlocs most of the time. Maybe it could work with Pirates as well. If you don't have some card that you want to play, just put a spell he will destroy. Yeah, put this spell. I just clicked on the random spell, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Maybe a good strategy would be to just go for Murlocs and a few spells. Nah, it wouldn't. One spell or two, and that's it. Murlocs and Pirates. Go face. That's the Rogue strategy. Paladin. Also Murlocs. That was a really tough one. Really tough one because of the effect. Try until you start snowballing a lot with Murloc Tidecaller. Pretty much it. Or maybe some other ones. If you like, you will get the Pinky to work. I tried all different strategies. I believe that you will have a bit of a bigger struggle with Paladin as well, but it will work in the end. Kill him before turn 7. Pretty much. I actually got inspired by Kibler's list, so he did go for many wild cards. I mean a few cards, not many, my bad. But yeah, you can gift him a bomb squad and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, try to make big Murlocs and big boards. Hunter got it with first try. It was actually a list very similar to my list that I climbed a lot when quest row was just everywhere, and it destroyed every quest row, and it destroyed Lich King in the end. It's a bit different. I mean, don't run Berserk, just go for... I forgot to put in Cloaked Consciences. So you pretty much want to go for Cloaked Conscience. Maybe another one, but it's fine. Try to make a big hyena. Adapt your beasts. Go face a lot. If it doesn't work in the end, you can finish him with Leroy. If you're missing a bit of a damage, so yeah. Pretty much face Hunter. It did a great job for me from the first try. I think that is the way to go with Hunter at least. Warlock, I went for a Rhino lock without Rhino. I mean Kazakus lock. This is a very interesting list that worked pretty well. Didn't get it from the first try, but worked, I think it was on the third try or something. I'm not sure, it works really well. Alexstrasza is actually great in this list. I also don't have Jaraxxus, so this list worked pretty well. One-offs are great. Kazakus lock. And try to fit as much healing as you can. Mixtures of mixtures. Go for some value trades and stuff like that. Have a lot of healing cards because the game will progress past turn 7. You might have to use Twisty Nether on turn 7, 8 or something. And then start developing another board. This list worked pretty well for me. Big minions. Looks a lot like the old Rhino lock. So yeah, I also included Bloodworm. I just wanted heal, heal, heal. Bloodworm. What else? Cult Apothecary, Earthen Ring Farseer, Mixtures of Mixtures, maybe Armor even with Kazakus. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I think that the Rhino lock is great. Maybe aggro strategy could work out really well. I think that this is a great way to go if you don't want to go for the Zooish Murlocs or something. So yeah, kinda cool. Next one is Priest. That wasn't hard. I did it with a list similar to mine that worked for many people in reaching a legend, high legend or anything. It used to be a great list. I think it's still a great list. Yeah, though do change some things. Oops, actually don't have it saved, but I definitely you want to have double. In this matchup, Shadow Word Horror is great. So you will definitely put double Shadow Word Horrors instead. So you can choose what to pick. I remove Wild Pyro. And we can remove something else that is not that relevant, in this matchup at least. Dragonfire Potion. Perfect. There we go. This is the list. Priest isn't so tough. He just squelched you. Actually, it's a bit tough. I want to emote. As a priest. That's pretty much it. Double Shadow Word Horror, Divine Spirit, Inner Fire, punch him in the face, obliterate him. And the last one, Fatigue Warrior. That was a great challenge though. I enjoyed that one the most. Let's see. Besides Grimes in Informant, I just like putting him in my control warriors. Everything else is on spot. You go for double Dead Man's Hand. So if you have that card in doubles, that's the way to go. I definitely think that's the best way. If you want to go for the standard challenge, in value you can go for Patience. In standard, I think that double Dead Man's Hand is the way to go. And I will tell you about the strategy against him. Pretty much lots of armor cards. You need to survive all those turns. Get to turn 7. Have some card draw. I went for Gnomish Inventors, Coldblade Oracles, Loot Hoarder, Novice. Get to turn 7. He equips the Frostmourne. Bro. And leave him with one minion. I repeat, don't destroy that minion. Just leave it up there. Start armoring up. Let him punch you in the face. You can just armor up and draw cards. Armor up and draw cards. Armor up and draw cards. Have double Deadman's Hand in your hand. Whoop, use one Deadman's Hand. It's shuffled in the deck. Continue with your strategy. You will see that he started to fatigue and you still have some armor gain. So yeah, you can hero power over using armor up cards until you get forced to use them, of course. And at the end of the game you will like end up with 7-8 brawls in your hand and stuff like that, but then his minion will get destroyed. Probably you will destroy him or him. And then he will already take a zillion fatigue damage. And yeah, you will win that way. Double Bring It On. I think this Bring It On is cool. If you don't have Bring It On, maybe you can get away without having it. Maybe some healing. I'm not sure if healing would really work. Maybe some merchants or something. But I really like Bring It On. Iron Hide, awesome. Bring It On, well, you can still... You won't regret crafting that card much. You can check out my warrior decks. I use one Bring It On in my control warrior decks that I use in Legend. It's a really fun deck to play. I have Khatoon Warrior, Enzot Warrior, Dragon Warrior. In all of the lists, I use one Bring It On, at least. Yeah. You have this from the adventure. Mountain Fire Armors. I'll try to force him to trade into them. He will ignore them sometimes, but at the end of the day he will trade them, most likely. Yeah, that's it. You will start milling him. As I said, double Deadman's Hand, doing the work, and that's pretty much it. If you try that strategy, if you don't really understand it, ask me, or you can ask me on my stream, wherever you want, or in the comments. We'll just get past through it. I enjoy this. I spend most of my Hearthstone time in fatigue, so this was kinda easy for me. This list. So yeah. And we got Arthas, of course. So that's pretty much it. I wanted to be as brief as possible and on point. Tell me about your thoughts. And if you have some questions, feel free to leave them. I will answer them wherever you want. So yeah. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on my stream, my Twitter, or in my comments in YouTube. Bye bye.